Hello, how are you today? We are going to take some domain and range notes. Domain is the set of all x values. Range is the set of all y values. Now we're talking in a specific function or relationship. We're not just talking about all the x and y values in the entire world. We do not need to really talk about necessarily discrete and continuous. I'll just go over just a little bit. Discrete is if you only have points on a graph, and continuous is if you have a line on a graph. The difference is dots or points get a list and a line gets an inequality. So discrete is if you have let's say you're counting humans, right? There's only 1 human, 2 humans, 3 humans. We don't have 1.25 humans. Continuous is more like height, speed, distance. You can go 4.7234 miles. You can be 5.7 inches high or feet high. 5 feet 7 inches. My goodness, you figured that out. What I'm trying to say. So like here, you have to have whole numbers, and here you get to have continuous numbers. There's some examples. Again, I'm not going to ask you about discrete and continuous. It's just something for you to kind of have in your brain that might help you if it does. Okay, so determining domain and range. First things first. If domain is x and range is y, then I want to be able to come here and look at all the x values. I would like you to put them in order, but you don't have to. So we do this fun little bracket like this. 3, 5, 1, 9. I see a 3 and I don't have to write the 3 again. You only have to write all the numbers once. Okay, then y values. We got 2, 7, 4, 2, 7. Oh, well, look at that. I wrote them twice and it didn't make any difference. Is it a function? No, it is not a function because 3 repeats as x. Okay, here's your x for domain, and here's your y for range. So I'm just going to go list them. 1, 2, 5, 7, 3. Nine, 7, 4, 12, and 9 I don't need to do. All my x's are different, so yes, it is a function. Okay, next order of business. We have domain, which is x, and range, which is y. You notice how I'm using colors to get you to pay attention. Also, I'm writing domain is x and range is y every time because I need that to be in my brain. You should write that too, just so you have it. So my domain is going to be 1, 2, and 3. And it's okay that they use 3 twice. My brackets are getting a little crazy. Range, 8, 9, 10, 11. There, my brackets are a little better. Function, no, because 3 repeats as x. Right here, 3 does double duty, so it's not a function. Okay, when you see dots on a graph like this, points, okay, see point, 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 no lines. Please do not make them a line. They are points on a graph and they need to stay points on a graph, okay? So they're points, they're not a line. We're going to write this as a list. Okay, if it is like this, where there's a line, we're going to write it as an inequality, and I'm going to show you how to do that in just a minute. Okay, so domain, range, and I'm going to do this one at a time. So you can either name these points 0, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, and go off of that. Here's what I do. This is my X value. I'm going to draw lines down to my X axis. Look at all these points. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to draw it across to my Y. 4, 3. Is it a function? Yes. No X repeats. So you are welcome to do this as ordered pairs, but what I do is I just draw down until I can tell here are all my numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I just draw across to my Y axis and I look 3, 4. There they are. That's what I need. Okay, now when you have a line or a graph like this, you are going to make a picture frame. You want to squeeze that graph right in that picture frame. Notice I didn't draw it up here. I didn't draw it way out here. I drew from point to wherever the bottom point was. I'd made a real tight picture frame. Now we know that domain is X. That means domain is left to right. Okay, because here's our X and it goes left to right. So I'm going to go all the way left and all the way right. So as far left as you can go and as far right as you can go. So I'm going to write this as, let's see, this is -3, this is +3. So right now I'm going to write it just like this. I haven't put any inequality signs in yet, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to look. Are these open circles or closed circles? Okay, if they are closed circles, they get this. If they are open circles, they get this. So less than or equal to is closed, less than is open. I always think about this equal part sign is what fills in the dot. So I always remember. Also, it's on the front of the classroom if you need to look at it. Okay, so I see that I have 2 closed dots, so I'm going to put this in. Notice they're both less than signs. This is telling me that X is between -3 and 3, and it can be -3 and 3. Okay, for this task right here, we never use greater than signs. You don't have 4 to choose from, you only have 2 to choose from. Now we're going to do range. Range is going to be bottom to top. So my bottom is here at 0, and my top is here at 3. So I'm going to write 0, 3, but my range is Y like this. Now I see everything is a closed circle, a closed dot, so I'm going to choose less than or equal to, less than or equal to. Is it a function? Yes. It passes the vertical line test. I can put a vertical line anywhere, and it works. Okay. We are going to stop there, and we're going to pick up here for the next part of domain and range. I hope you have such an awesome day and you are loving math so much.